This is James John Kirby, and today I thought I would bring you a new topic, one that is on the subject of crystal ball gazing or crystal ball scrying. Um, Many people do crystal ball scrying in several different ways. They use large crystal balls, small crystal balls. They use multiple crystal balls. Um, but uh, and there's ways that you need to cleanse it too. Once you do receive a crystal ball that you're considering on using, there are, like, people will say, you need to set it out in the moonlight or the sunlight. You need to burn incense over it. You need to uh, wash it in sea salt, which is all perfectly right. Some say put it in the moonlight under a full moon. So there are various ways that people use crystal balls and cleansing them, but I think I will show you how I go about using a crystal ball. As a matter of fact, I have four crystal balls, and they're actually obsidian, because a lot of people say that obsidian and quartz is probably the best type of crystal ball to scry in. So Nostradamus used them, several other people, but Nostradamus used obsidian, and obsidian is basically a volcanic glass, and it's made by a volcano, and it's just glass that turns black like these. Well, some will say, you need a clear one or you need one with intrusions. Mine have intrusions, so. But to demonstrate how I go about using my crystal balls, I use a method called a Baoding ball method. And when I scry with them, I do it in this manner. Maybe I'll just take like one or two and then roll them in my hand, you know. Or I take the other ones and do that too. So I use the Baoding ball method because it gets you more connected to the crystal ball, and it also increases, a better circulation within your hands and dexterity, and it hits the pressure points, and it's a good method to use, the Baoding ball method for scrying. The thing with using the Baoding ball method, it takes a lot of work, because you become more in tune with it. So, say for instance, I decide that I want to scry with three, and then I'll watch them, and I'll feel the connection and the energy, and then it would produce visions. It's more interactive. Or if I want to use four, so if I use like four, I can switch them around and into my hands, and look at it and see how the light hits it, or I could change it into my hands. And so, yeah. So the Baoding ball method, it's not so much about looking into the crystal ball and seeing visions, but more, you get these visions that come to your mind or your third eye, and it's all tactile at the same time. So, and you're also working on parts of your dexterity skills and your pressure points within your hands. So, I do recommend doing the Baoding ball method. It's probably more interactive than, say, your normal crystal ball. So, this is how I do it. A lot of people do it a different way, but when I scry, I get more into a trance through this method, and I can see like what other you know, visions I might have as a result of the Baoding ball method. So yeah, this is how I scry, and I use 4 obsidian balls, and I use the Baoding ball method, and this is how I also gain better wellness, and also at the same time working with my psychic abilities. So if you want to give this a try, these are 50 millimeters. You can go larger, you can go smaller, but I find that the 50 millimeters work the best for me. Once again, this is James John Kirby, and thank you for watching my video. If you like my videos and you want to see more, hit like and subscribe. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram at JYK1130077. You can also find me at Twitter at James Young Kirby. Thank you for watching.